Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the February 19th, 2015 Post Falls Urban Renewal Agency Commission meeting. I'd like to have Director Lean call the order, please, and roll call.
Yes, Malzahn.
Here.
Crosby.
Here.
Reimbursements.
Here.
Coles.
Here.
Carstensen.
Here.
Babich.
Here.
And Baltzell.
Here. Thank you. Would you all please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you all, and good morning. Are there any ceremonies, appointments, or announcements that need to be made at this time? There being none, conflict disclosures, or any of the commissioners have any issues that would be conflict to anything on the agenda this morning they would like to disclose? Okay, seeing none, let's move on to the consent calendar. Director Lean.
Yes, Chairman Baltzell. In the consent calendar this morning, item A is the commission minutes from the January 15th meeting. Item B is minutes for the special meeting for the commission on January 22nd. Item C is the commission workshop minutes from February 11th. Item D is the payables for the month, and they total, the regular payables total $631,754.46, plus there is an additional $57,000 for a total of $688,754.46. The additional $57,000 is the amount necessary for right-of-way costs for one of the Greensferry Overpass parcels. That the closing is scheduled for the next several days. The amount was approved by commission at the February 11th workshop, so we're just approving the issuance of the check. Payables also include the pay request number 7 for R.L. Wadsworth on the Greensferry Overpass for $534,797.49, and also payment to JUB Engineering for $51,861.02, and that is also on the Overpass project. Item E is the bank activity report, which shows total funds in all accounts of $6,969,099.77 and accrued interest for the month of $3,406.73. It will not be necessary to process a draw request from Community First Bank for the Spokane Street Revitalization Project this month. Item F is the financial reports as of January 31st, 2015, and those are printed from our in-house QuickBooks program and will also be posted to our website. Your approval of the consent calendar will authorize the transfer of $3,406.73 accrued interest to the general fund and transfer to the INB checking account of $688,754.46 for general payables. Chairman Baltzell, I would answer any questions.
Okay, very good. The commissioners, any questions of anything on the consent calendar at this time?
Chairman, I have a question. The payment to the Cusack Law Firm, is that the end of their work for this commission regarding this matter?
Yes, that should be.
Thank you.
Okay. Anyone else? Any other questions? Okay, I'll accept a motion to approve the consent calendar as presented.
I'll move to accept the consent calendar as presented.
Okay, is there a second? Is there a second? Okay, excuse me. It's been moved and seconded to approve the consent calendar as presented. Voice vote?
Roll call.
Roll call vote.
Baltzell.
Aye.
Babich.
Aye.
Carstensen.
Aye.
Reimbursements.
Aye.
Coles.
Aye.
Crosby.
Aye.
And Malzahn.
Aye.
Motion carried. Very good. Committee updates. Finance and Policy. Commissioner Crosby.
Chairman, Commissioners Reimbursements and Malzahn and I met on March 16th, or February 16th. Can't read my own notes. Finished our review of the existing 27 commission policies. We have consolidated and updated, with the staff's help, a number of the existing policies. They're being placed into a standardized format, all with the exception of Policy 1, which is the application process. At the April workshop, we hope to present to the Commission for its review the updated and revised policies, and then after those policies are either accepted or revised by the full Commission, then we'll start working with the staff on Policy 1.
I understand Policy 1 is the application process to establish a new district as
Correct.
opposed to application to join the commission.
That's correct, yes.
Okay, very good. Any questions of Commissioner Crosby? Looking forward to getting that process completed and underway, and appreciate all of the work for you and your committee.
Thank you.
District review, Commissioner Babich.
I don't really have an update. We've canceled the last district review meeting because of the situation with Expo and Watson's request to rezone part of Expo. So we're waiting until we have a better understanding of what his status is and what all options he has available to him before we reschedule another district review.
Okay, very good. I think that makes sense because we don't want to take any action or have any discussions on things when we don't know for sure where exactly they're headed with this at this time. So, okay, very good. Thank you. Communications, property, and personnel. Commissioner Carstensen.
Nothing at this time.
Okay. And I think you're going to be looking into the Affordable Care Act as it relates to our staff in the near future.
I think we resolved that question. We got information back from Samantha that indicated that we're not subject to that at all.
Oh, excellent. Very good.
Thank you.
Very good. Thank you. Citizen comments. This section of the agenda is reserved for citizens wishing to address the Commission regarding an agency-related issue. Comments related to future public hearings should be held for that public hearing. Persons wishing to speak will have 5 minutes. Is there anyone in the audience that would like to address the Commission? Okay, I see none. Moving on to unfinished business. Director Lean, Greensferry Overpass update.
Yes, Chairman. The monthly expenses for the Greensferry Overpass project current month totaled $2,259,886.49. Total expenses to date have added up to $5,246,744.86. Regarding schedule, the contractor, R.L. Wadsworth, continues with installing the piers in the median on the south side of the freeway and on the north side. And if, excuse me, if commissioners or the viewing public would like to go to our website, we do put new pictures in there on the progress of the work. Usually try to put something new in there each week. The utility companies are continuing their relocation activities and have completed a bore under the freeway. As right-of-way acquisition activities continue and are completed, the utility relocation work will also be able to continue. That's all I had on that item on Greensferry.
All right, very good. Any questions on the schedule or anything having to do with the Greensferry Overpass at this time? Okay. Under new business, the approval of the semi-annual proponent reimbursements.
Yes, Chairman Baltzell, as we all know, every 6 months we accrue all of the real estate taxes, the tax increment that we receive. Typically, we receive that on a monthly basis from the county, with the majority of that coming in twice a year on the semi-annual payments from property owners. And then twice a year we do reimbursements back to our proponent developers funds that we have received in each of those districts. So the semi-annual proponent reimbursement checks are going to be going out the next day or so, and those are going to be in the amounts of $159,856.82 for Copper Basin construction. That's in the Tullamore area of the East Post Falls district. Second one is $58,614.90 for the Greenstone Corporation in the West Southeast district. The third one is $409,744.33. That's for Point Partners LLC in the Center Point district. And the last one is $3,733.65 for Watson and Associates in the Expo district. Chairman Baltzell, a motion would be in order to approve these proponent payments in the stated amounts.
Okay, just one clarification, I think it would be appropriate, if I'm not mistaken, on the Expo District site, the amount, the $3,700 is the remaining balance owed to them. However, the increment is much greater than that, and that's being set aside for any future expenses for any additional work that may be done once we know what they are going to be. What's their future in terms of where they headed with this?
Very well stated. That is exactly correct.
So the increment is actually higher than that. They're only getting 37.
3,700 is the balance of the obligation on pre-approved reimbursement requests.
Right.
You see that going back one step, the $409,000 reimbursement for Point Partners out at Center Point, that still leaves a sizable balance on their obligation.
Okay. Yeah, I wanted to just clarify that because I don't want to mislead anybody.
I have a question on that. How does, and this is for council, how does that relate to the settlement agreement that was signed between the commission and the developer, I believe in 2005 or 2004? Because there was at that point, there was a specific cutoff number that was set forth in that settlement agreement.
Yeah, and we amended that settlement agreement a couple years ago to remove the cap. I think the cap was, 4.7 million. I think we amended that agreement. I think it was a second addendum to the settlement agreement where we removed the cap. So based on that second addendum, there really isn't a cap.
Okay.
Anymore.
Could I get a copy of that second amendment?
Certainly.
Sure.
Thank you.
Okay, any other questions?
Just have one other clarification. Although we did receive increment revenue from Tullamore Commons 2, there's been no proponent reimbursement because there's been no submittal, correct?
That is correct.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Okay, I entertain a motion to approve the proponent reimbursements.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, so moved and seconded to approve the semi-annual proponent reimbursements. Any further discussion? Do we voice or
Roll call vote, please.
roll call vote?
Yes, Commissioner Maltzahn,
Aye.
Crosby,
Aye.
Rehrman,
Aye.
Coles,
Aye.
Carstensen,
Aye.
Babich,
Aye.
and Baltzell.
Aye. Okay, next on new business is the Holland and Hart engagement letter.
Yes, Chairman Baltzell, we've received an engagement letter from Mary York with Holland and Hart, the attorney firm in Boise, for the purpose of representing us in ongoing questions related to the Greensferry Overpass project. Mr. Chairman, a motion would be in order to approve that engagement for professional services.
Okay. Any questions on any of that? Is there a motion to approve the engagement letter?
This is an engagement that's specific to one parcel
Yes, sir.
property that I make the motion that we approve the engagement letter.
Second.
Okay, moved and seconded.
Roll call vote.
Any discussion before we have a roll call vote? Okay, roll call vote, please.
Baltzell,
Aye.
Babich,
Aye.
Carstensen,
Aye.
Coles,
Aye.
Rehrman,
Aye.
Crosby,
Aye.
and Maltzahn.
Aye.
Okay, motion carried. Thank you. Staff report and updates.
Yes, Chairman Baltzell, as an informational comment, at the workshop on February 11th, the Commission conducted an executive session and subsequently took action to approve Resolution 2015-01, authorizing the agency to move forward with condemnation proceedings for right-of-way acquisition purposes on Downey Enterprises property as part of the Greensferry Overpass project. And this was part of the, that action to approve that resolution was part of the open public meeting discussion. So we're okay disclosing that, but it's just an informational note for general public. Number two, add communication from Gary Burton with Watson and Associates, the developer at Expo District. He advised us that Watson and Associates have filed two separate requests, one for a reconsideration and another for a rehearing on the recent city council action on getting a portion of the Expo District rezoned for residential. And he did ask me to advise you accordingly. That's all I had for staff report.
Okay. Any questions on any of that?
Have we ever received a response from the Watson folks, R.L. Watson folks, with regard to the questions we pose regarding the acquisition right-of-way process?
R.L. Wadsworth?
Yes, Wadsworth.
Oh,
Yes.
I was going to say.
Too many W's this morning.
There was a response
Was?
after the second letter, which I sent that to Tom. It was, I think, 2-3 weeks ago. It was just like a short, like half-page letter that I forwarded to Tom. So obviously, none of you have seen that, but it was a pretty brief explanation. I don't have it in front of me right now, but
Understood.
I can email that to everybody after the meeting.
That would be helpful.
That'd be
We'll get
helpful.
that.
Thank you.
We'll get that out.
Any other questions? Of staff report? Okay, commissioner comments.
I noticed on the website summary that we had 22 hits from Sao Paulo, Brazil. I just wondered, Tom, do you have family down there? Or?
No. I look at these reports and the information on website activity, and it's very interesting to see the source of some of those inquiries. And Sao Paulo, Brazil it's true. Purpose, I don't know. The majority of the report of the requests for information for the hits on the website, in order for the first 4 or 5, they were Coeur d'Alene, then Post Falls, Seattle, Spokane, and Boise. That's fairly consistent. They change in order each month, but those 5 are fairly consistent each month on the hits on our website. But they go as far out as Kennewick and Portland. For some reason, 22 hits from Sao Paulo. Don't have an answer.
Okay,
Okay.
It's nice to know that we are popular all the way south.
absolutely.
Any commissioner comments? None? Okay, then I guess it's my turn, chairman comments. I'd just like to say again how much I appreciate the extra work that a lot of you do on your committees and little projects that we have you zeroed in on from time to time, because it's really helpful. It takes all of us to make this work, not just one or two, and you've all been stepping up to the plate when it's time to do that and bringing in your expertise, and I appreciate it. We have some right-of-way things we're working on, and we're going to have 1 or 2 of you at any given time to sit in on some executive sessions or calls or whatever to try to help us all work through these things, and I think I think we're very fortunate to have the level of expertise and backgrounds that all of you bring to this table and serving our community. So I just want to thank you and thank our attorney. And I saw him actually get riled up a couple of days ago, and
And that's a good thing, because he's really mild-mannered, but he's really in our camp and working for us hard as our executive director and executive assistant Diane. So I appreciate that. Thank you guys in the back. Appreciate what you do. If there are no other comments, the meeting's adjourned.